anyone finds any errors or mistakes that we make, we have no problem if you bring it to our attention to make those corrections as necessary. And so I definitely want to kind of put that disclaimer out there. So I read this many times, and everybody needs to know the answer to this. So I'll read it. It's right here. It says, he's talking about himself, I have devoted my visit to this planet to the resurrection of the mentally dead. So according to Dr. York, his purpose is to resurrect the mentally dead. Okay?
Listen to reason. As people learn and practice living in unity with nature's order of persons and things and its processes, cycles, and laws, they will begin to have more and more happiness or contentment, greater and greater physical and mental security and safety, less and less physical violence, less and less pain and suffering, better and better balanced justice and equality, and longer life. Nine ether influence, that is to say, nine ether mentality, is able to resurrect mentally dead peoples from the grave of ignorance about nature and its laws, continuously and increasingly, and these mentally life-giving energies emanate from the centers of the universe orbs, whose centers are beginning to gradually produce nine ether mind because of the advent of the revolutionary cycle at point 3 south on the order circle. The Libra cycle is the first part of the revolutionary cycle that begins at point 3 south. These positive mind energies are Nuwaupian, 9 reason, the mental resurrector of persons and things and nature in general. In the bottom half of the smack circle of order, Zupu is sex over other matter, and Nuwaupian is mind over other matter. Let it be remembered always, and let it be known. How can a mentally dead Negro like Dwight David York be the resurrector of the mentally dead? He's mentally dead. He molested children. He wasn't using his mind, he was using his body on innocent children. I'm going to move on to the nature books, where it says, when we Ethiopians learn to control our individual selves, we can control our families. And if we can control our families, we can control our communities. And if we can control our communities, we can control a city, a state, a nation. Self-control is self-discipline, and self-discipline means moderation in sex and abstinence from strong drinks, narcotics, and tobacco and marijuana smoking, etc. But only the intelligent among us can embrace and maintain this kind of discipline, and they can achieve it and perpetuate it by understanding and adhering to 9 knowledge, the best knowledge available to Ethiopians everywhere. Here's more proof Dwight David York is not the resurrector of dead minds. Let's continue. Listen to reason. 9 ether and 9 reason Nuwaupian is the first emanation for the one supreme being. And 6 reason and 6 ether Zupu is the second emanation, who is called Logos by occult writers and philosophers of mythology and theology. Nous and Zeus are opposites by nature and in nature, and omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient nature alternates their existences, meaning half of the time the universes of nature and the persons and things therein are ruled and controlled by 6 ether and 6 reason, known as Zupu. The other half of the time, every other 36 million years, the universes and their offsprings are ruled and controlled by 9 ether and 9 reason known as Nupu, the original prime mover and originator of universe order, that is, the universes and the original persons and things thereof. 9 reason Nupu is also the mental resurrector of dead minds, those knowing not the true knowledge of nature and its laws. Let it be remembered always and let it be known. Moving forward, we all existing are in the process of the beginning of the upward in movement, now at the time of this writing. And Nupu, the influence of the reason energy Nupu via Noon, is the pioneer and mental resurrector necessary for the rise in the standards, qualities, and values of absolute nature. From rock bottom, point 3 south. Deception is a part of the negative forces of nature, and Mr. Reggae here is very deceptive, very misleading, very disrespectful to Nupu and Afro Unu, and he continually remixes correct information with incorrect information and passes it off like it's facts. I'm going to continue to do what I do, using the nature books to the best of my ability, and I don't care who doesn't like it. True peace.